Alright, so today's July 10th, and we just had a fairly decent rain today. My tomatoes haven't done anything that's ripened yet, but they've got fruit on their vines. So I'm just kind of waiting for that to happen. They're still getting big and growing, putting out a lot of blooms. They are putting some green fruit on. You can see back there's some back there. There's some, I don't know, back up in there. So there's a lot more over on the other side. I see some through here as well. And there. So they're starting to produce. These are the monsters up front here, and then back behind there are the beefsteaks. Of course, I've got some cherry tomatoes that they came on just randomly and started up next to my cucumbers, and I just left them and let them come up, and they've got quite a few on here. I wasn't exactly sure what kind of tomato plant it was until they started putting out fruit. So I've already harvested one cucumber off of my cucumber plants. Grape tomatoes are still really putting on strong. I've harvested quite a few off of them. The heat's really kicking their tail good, but they're still producing blossoms and fruiting, and you see I've got some that are ripening. I got some down there that are starting to ripen. Let's see. There they are. Yeah. Gotta pull back my marigolds. They're just going crazy. There's another marigold that's going crazy. So these over here are the Cherokee heirloom tomatoes, purple tomatoes. And they've got quite a few on them. Getting some fruit. You see they're starting to bloom some and fruit up. So I'll be getting quite a few of those. Deanna doesn't seem to like those very much, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what they do. My Anasazi haven't started putting anything forward yet. My beans, the Anasazi beans that I planted, may just be too early yet for them. I'm not really sure, but we'll see if they do anything else. So these are the San Marino tomatoes that my brother Moses sent me some seeds for. And they're starting to put fruit on the vine. I've got a little one here. I had another one and I can't find it. It's probably over on the other side. But they're getting some pretty good fruit on them. And looked like I'm not sure. I think this is cantaloupe that's just kind of randomly popped up too. If you see the little fruit right there, because that is not a cucumber. And they've just kind of randomly come up, and I just let them come. I actually had cucumbers planted here, and it's kind of weird that my cucumbers didn't do anything, but all of a sudden these cantaloupe, see there's one there, started coming up. But those are the ones that I had purchased to replace the ones that didn't come up very well. They were stunted from the cool spring that we had and the lack of sun. Let me see if I can find this. There it is right there. Let's see. Yeah, so that's a San Marino. That's aroma style tomato. There's several of them in there, and those are starting to get pretty good size, so I'll be getting quite a few of those. I keep thinking my lettuce has finished for the year, but every time I harvest, it just keeps on producing more. So I'm gonna take what God gives me. My jalapenos are getting fruit on them. They're blossoming and blooming really big. I've harvested probably a quart of pinto beans already, just from the lower maybe 2 feet of my bean plants. I've had several ears of corn already that we harvested off and had for dinner the other night. It was kind of half and half of the pollination. I think they didn't all get pollinated really well because of the beans blocking the pollination, but they produced enough ears so that